Hi, I'm Dr. Courtney, and I'm the Experience Specialist at Discovery Play Science and Early Childhood Learning. For today's Discovery on Demand, we're going to be making liquid rainbow density columns in honor of Charlotte Pride. So there are several Pride flags, and today we're going to be using the colors in the Progress flag, which actually has 8 colors. Now, if you're following along at home, feel free to do it in 6 colors to make it a little bit simpler. A density column is a series of liquids that are stacked one on top of the other, and they don't mix because each of the solutions has a different density. The heavier the density, the closer to the bottom. So to start off, we are going to take some hot water and a funnel to avoid making a mess. And we're going to fill each of our containers to 125 milliliters. Time to add our sugar. Now this is the key piece of our experiment because in order to get our liquids to stay separated, they have to have different densities. So starting off with pink, which is going to be the top layer, we're not going to put anything in. This is just going to stay plain water. But moving to our next one, our red, we're going to start off by using 1 tablespoon of sugar. This needs to be pretty exact because we do need these to be different densities from one another. So again, we'll take our funnel and we'll add our sugar. The faster you stir, the better it integrates. Now for the fun part. This is when we bring in our rainbow. So you have 2 options on how to do this. I am going to be using liquid watercolor because it gets you a bit more of a vibrant color. But if you're doing this at home, you're welcome to just use any old food coloring and mix and match your colors in order to get your rainbow. This is a great opportunity to experiment with color mixing. Remember, it's okay if you only want to use 6 colors for the classic iconic rainbow flag. Because I'm using liquid watercolor, I need to make sure that I'm not going to put too much color in there. The point of this density column is that it still needs to be transparent. So color is great, but we don't want to overwhelm it. So I'm going to start off with just 1 drop. Now for the best part. We've already used our science to make each of our solutions a different density, and we've got them each their own colors. So now it's time to combine them into our liquid density column. Now it's very important before you take this next step that you arrange your liquid solutions in rainbow order. So I'm going to pour these in order from purple, blue, turquoise, green, yellow, orange, red, and pink. If you're using a smaller container, I recommend using a funnel. But for me, with this giant graduated cylinder, I'm just gonna pour them in. So starting with my purple. Next is our blue. I'm going to pour very slowly and kind of have it drip along the edge to hopefully keep it from blending. Now our turquoise. And there you have our rainbow density column. So you can see starting at our bottom, we have our purple and blue. And as we come up, we slowly move up through our orange, red, and ending with our pink. Thank you for joining me today to make our colorful and fun rainbow liquid density columns.